Happy Devils Friday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, next to Championship Plaza. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with pucksandpitchforks.com, Nick Villano, and Shorts Guy of the Let's Go Devils podcast, Sunday edition, and also Game Day Live. 6-game heater. Jack Hughes is on fire. Devils playing the Sharks tonight. Nick, you have a lot to say about Jack Hughes because there are some people in the media recently didn't have some nice words for Jack Hughes.
Now, before I get into that, I just want to point one thing out. You know how we all have that thing in our closet that, like, we know we're never going to wear, but we refuse to throw out?
Yeah.
I got to give this guy props right there with the Mirko Mueller jersey. Because, like, good job, guy, making sure that you recycle all your clothes. A Mirko Mueller jersey is dedication, and I love that. But, no, listen, I've been paying a lot of attention to what everybody's saying.
Should I go grab a seat and sit down?
You can, because I'm about to soliloquy these media members around here. I've been paying a lot of attention to what everybody's saying especially after the Toronto game, right? A lot of people pay attention to Toronto who wouldn't normally pay attention to a New Jersey Devils game. And the big thing here is that he scored 3 goals in that game. He scored the hat trick. He was he was the first star. He was the top guy on the ice against the team with Austin Matthews and Willie Nylander. He looked like the best guy. So everybody came out and said, like, man, Jack Hughes is looking real good. Jack Hughes, he might be a top player again. And what that does is that takes the other side and says, wait a minute, no, he's not. And it makes them say he's overrated. He's not a top guy. He's not a big deal. He's not even a top 20 player.
Yep.
There are people, we have a friend, Pete Blackburn, on the What Chaos show. He's a great hockey personality. He was great on our podcast. I'm going to invite him on again because I want to yell at him a little bit. But he wasn't as bad. His co-host was saying that, like, people, like, they're saying he wasn't close to anybody on Tampa Bay Lightning, who, by the way, we rickrolled. We just dominated. None of those stars on the Tampa Bay Lightning could do anything against the Devils defense. And then there's, I think Spinning Chicklets had a conversation about whether Jack Hughes is better than Sidney Crosby. I got to ask, like, would you trade 2025 Jack Hughes for 2025 Sidney Crosby? I get that it's close.
Yeah.
But Jack Hughes is doing stupid things on the ice right now. Things that 38-year-old Sidney Crosby can't do anymore. I'm not trading Jack Hughes for almost anyone. Like, we're talking McDavid, Draisaitl. The list isn't much further than that.
Yeah.
And I think Jack Hughes playing like this. And then the people who like to just kind of, like, say, like, well, he's not even the best guy on his team. And it's like nobody's talking about Nico Hischier like one of the best players in the league. Stop pretending you're doing it now just to disparage Jack Hughes. We need to stop. Mm-hmm. Jack Hughes is a great player. He's a top 10 center in the league, and the center is the most prominent position in hockey. And, he's constantly said that he's the best value in the league as far as contract. You don't get that way by being a mediocre player. I understand the injury part. That's a different conversation. We're talking about, we're taking that and putting it to the side. Just when Jack Hughes is on the ice, there's not 5 players I'd rather have.
Yeah, with his skill, his creativity, the vision he has on the ice, I agree with you. There's very few that I would take over him, and it just seems to be this anti-Devil bias that as soon as the Devils are doing well, or as soon as some of the players are doing well, they got to knock it down because
all this anti-Devil bias in the media. What is?
I deal with it with my friends, but most of them are Ranger fans, and they're just
But that's how we grew up on. I mean, since
I know.
the 80s.
You need better friends, by the way.
For the most part.
I guess I got to get rid of
You got
Billy
friends
Bean.
over here. Hey, everybody, who's going to be Shorts Guy's friend?
Hey, there's like 2.
We got 2.
All
we
right,
got 3.
there's 2.
Yeah, I just made the 3 friends.
Thank
there you go.
Thank you.
No, and I think you're kind of right because people love to talk about the Rangers, and then if they don't want to talk about the Rangers, they'll talk about the Islanders. How much they love Matthew Schaefer and all this. They're the other thing, and then we're the you're here. It's kind of like that.
Well, and it's since 95, I've heard it multiple times that 95 was half a cup, half a season. No one says that about the Blackhawks.
Nobody says that.
No one says that about Blackhawks.
No.
However, they say 95, it could be half a cup. It's like, no, it's not. We still won. We still went through the playoffs. It's just that anti-devil bias that nobody wants to see us succeed.
And people still talk about the trap, which
Yeah.
the trap ended in 1997 when Jacques Lemaire got fired.
And it's not
They
our fault
stopped
it was
doing the trap.
successful.
Yeah.
It was successful. We won. Everyone hated it
Right.
because we won.
Okay, so then they turned themselves into an offensive powerhouse.
Yep.
I think they were the top scoring team in the Eastern Conference in 2001, and then top 5 in the year 2000. A powerhouse, but they're still talking about
The trap. Yeah.
Brodeur is not the best ever because look at that defense, and it's like
So I hate that argument because that's coming from people that never played the position.
yeah.
It's so hard to play a game and not get a lot of action.
Here,
To get
you're right.
long
We've
periods
seen
of
Markstrom
time.
to start the season. He got 12 shots, and he didn't look good because he had no rhythm.
Yes, and it's one of those things where it's harder to play that game when you're getting less shots than when you're getting pelted.
And here's the thing, you know, people talk about Dominik Hasek as one of the best of all time, and I
Yeah.
get it. Like I think when you take like small sample size, like he was the best. If you take a single year out, he had the best year, right? You could probably take one of those best in the years that he had and say that was the best year. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But he didn't win with those terrible Buffalo Sabres team. He
No.
only made it to the Cup final once, and
Yep.
he lost in 6 games. He didn't win until he went to the Red Wings with Lidstrom, and I think Shanahan was on those teams. Like he had to go to the team that had the best team for him to win a Stanley Cup. So these are, and look at Patrick Waugh. Those Avalanche teams at Forsberg and Sakic and Nedved, like you could go on and on about the stars. So the conversation, you're right. It kind of goes back to that. We kind of don't want to give you credit for everything you've done. We don't want to look at you as a legacy team. I think it's partially also that we were, putting a shadow over the Rangers. We're kind of like we've lapped
Very much
them.
so.
More people talk about 94 from a national standpoint than 95, 2000, or 2003 combined. And it's because they want so bad for the New York team to be good.
Yep.
I'm sure you see this with the Yankees. I'm sure you see this with, to a smaller extent, the Giants and the Jets because they're a New Jersey team. I don't know if you know that.
Trust me, I know.
But you
I've
see it with
heard.
the Knicks. So it's they want so bad for the New York team to be.
It's the biggest market.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest markets in the world, and they want it to be successful, but it's not always been successful. They deal with the same thing with soccer here in the area. They want the New York teams to be successful. It's the biggest market.
Yeah.
Everyone knows New York. So many people want to come to New York. It's not our fault that New Jersey's better, both the state and the hockey team. And it's again, I go back to what I said before, the anti-Devils, anti-New Jersey bias. It's what we've all grown up with.
But you know what, Shorts Guy and Sam? I want them to do more of it. Please hate on us because this team is motivated by stuff like that.
Yes.
A lot of I guarantee you that Jack Hughes saw his rankings, saw him 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, falling down those rankings, and understanding that he's losing a little bit of the narrative here. And I bet you that this is part of the reason why he's going for it. He's doing the hat tricks. I think he's second in the league in shots. So he's taking, and they're not bad shots. He's not just throwing it for anywhere. He's getting good angles. He's skating people around and putting them in a washing machine. So, yeah, Sam, you got something?
That's the whole New Jersey Devils fan mantra the entire time. Devils fans versus the world. Devils versus everybody. It started back at the Meadowlands.
Yep.
I think it had a lot to do with when the team came to New Jersey. The Rangers were a little mad because their territorial rights did not extend to New Jersey. Dr. McMullen pulled it off. And then Lou Lamoriello comes in. Not exactly the most media-friendly GM around.
And he came in with a weird experience set, which the media would like. They don't want that to work. They don't want a guy from Providence to work.
Yeah.
They want it to be one of their guys, somebody they already like. They want to build these relationships so they can further them later. And listen. I worked in for ABC, for CBS, for media companies. Like I'm not trying to rag on journalism. It's great, but there is a almost a rooting interest to okay, I already have a relationship with this person, or I'm sure when Ray Shero got fired, a lot of the people in New Jersey media wanted Tom Fitzgerald to get the job because you've already established those connections.
You've
already established the rapport.
You've got the inside edge.
You don't have to start. Sheldon Keefe, in that first game, we talked about comfortability, and I was talking to Sam Kassan. Me and Sam were talking about Sam Kassan about it on Wednesday. He didn't meet anybody here. And that's what happens when these regimes flip. So I think that's part of the Lou Lamoriello thing. Like, who is this guy? He's cleaning house. Like, what has he done? And then also, like, now I had to start anew. And he's not, like you said, not the most media friendly. He's not doing the Pierre LeBrun interview like Tom Fitzgerald's doing right now.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Nick, because I always wondered about it. Like, Spin Chicklets, like, why do the people in the media get a kick out of just trolling Devils fans? Every single time, like even when the Devils were on that 13-game heater, like beforehand, Paul Bissonnette, they would say their stuff, whatever. Obviously, Devils fans have a pretty, I would say, loud online presence. A lot of trolls, keyboard warriors, back there. But why? Is it ever going to stop, or do they just get a kick out of, the whole New Jersey? What's that stereotype?
So there's two things. A, there's a lot of New Jersey Devils fans in the media. So Spitting Chicklets has that Pasha guy. Greg Wyshynski's a big Devils fan. He's one of the most prominent names on ESPN. There's a lot of, like, the non-Canadians. Like, when you look at all the American media members, there's a lot of Devils fans who have become prominent media members. Ardo O'Cal on ESPN worked for ESPN. PK Subban wears his New Jersey Devils jacket. Like, it is a us versus them mentality, and you can monetize that. You can monetize the us part, right?
Yeah.
So you get the them part to get mad. It's the same reason why Stephen A. Smith yells at Cowboys fans. It's the same reason why, you yell at Lakers fans or Celtics fans. It's because, Boston's a good example. They get mad about everything. So poke the bear, because they will throw their money at you when you poke the bear. And the other part is I do think there's a mentality in Jersey where it's like, I will fight Shorts guy on whether it's pork roll or Taylor ham.
Yes.
We will scream at each other.
And it's Taylor ham, obviously.
It's always been Taylor ham.
Yes.
But if a New Yorker comes in and interjects, we're like, no, thank you. We didn't ask for your opinion. we will be on the same side because it's Jersey versus everybody.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I think that they know that that's part of it. They know if you come after us, you're coming, which is why I think it's crazy that there's Rangers fans in New Jersey. Like, we have the one Jersey team that claims this state. Be a Devils fan, because but whatever.
Well, I've already explained the whole history back in the 1980s when everybody, when cable first came out. The Devils were on Sports Channel. You had to pay extra. MSG was basic cable.
Sure.
It came with your package. Everybody's parents were cheap. You were lucky if they even paid for cable back in the 80s.
Or depending on where you lived, you were lucky if you had cable.
Oh, well, my family didn't have access to it to probably about 1995, believe it or not.
But I'm sure the estate had a giant satellite
No,
dish.
my dad tried to get a 15-foot satellite dish, but there were too many trees, and he even got a tree guide to see how, and he was like, I can't afford it.
The estate was too big.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got to go. I just wanted to kind of wax poetic about Jack Hughes.
That's fine.
But hey, I'll see you guys on the
Devils After Dark.
Devils After Dark. We'll let you know what Sheldon Keefe says. We'll let you know what Jack Hughes says. We'll let you know what the rest of the team says. So
before you go, do you want to give your prediction? Because we're going to get to that shortly.
I said, what did I say? I said 7-2. I think the Sharks are going to score 2 goals. It's going to be 2-0, and then the Devils are going to score 7.
7-2.
I think that they're going to be excited after that win last night against the Rangers.
Okay.
They're going to come out firing. The Devils are going to be like, all right, let's calm down now. They're going to stifle them the rest of the game and just chip away, 1 goal. I think they could even go in the first intermission, 2-0. I think they score 5 in the second period and then 2 in the third.
And kind of going with our argument, you want to know why that could be?
Why?
Because they won the big game in New York.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Well,
bring it back
see
together.
you guys Thank you,
after
Nick. The game.
All right, that's Nick from pucksandpitchforks.com, the editor-in-chief. He'll be back for Devils After Dark after the game. So Devils Sharks tonight. Shorts guy, over the news around mid-morning, Cody Glass is going to be out for probably at least a couple weeks. Not sure. they're always secretive of what exactly the problem is, but that's fine. Sheldon Keefe saying earlier today to the media. Also, Jacob Markstrom, close to getting back. He's skating.
He's on his skates. That's great.
So, maybe it's not too long. He obviously has to, get back and, to see, Nick almost forgot his gear.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, he looks so professional.
He does.
Going to the press box.
Look at me. I'm going in the press entrance.
Yeah. Anyway, he's just totally ignoring us.
He's in the zone now.
Yeah.
He's in media zone.
But there's a lot of people here at American Whiskey. People
As
are
always,
filing in. American Whiskey, the official home game bar of the Let's Go Devils podcast. Also, soon to have and Crew Brew. I'm directing that towards Kevin, one of the partners here at American Whiskey. Can't thank enough Frank the Tank for setting up the big stage. Also, I almost died today.
Yeah, we
almost died today.
We almost needed to get,
but for whatever reason, we can't even explain how I almost died today.
But we almost needed to call AJ Visco, attorney at law.
Yeah,
immediately.
AJ Visco, my neck's hurting. I'm not sure if I can work anymore. AJ Visco, attorney at law.
Yep.
I don't think he's there.
No, he's not here, but he's an ambulance chase. He's chasing an ambulance. That's what he's doing.
He's chasing an ambulance. He's getting some settlement somewhere else. We got some Devils fans.
Love it.
Devils fans behind us, but so this is a trap game.
It can be, yeah.
It can be. Sharks beating the New York Rangers last night in overtime. Celebrini with the game-winning goal. Rangers scoring 5 goals in that game.
It's about time they did something.
About time, but they still lost.
Yeah, which is great
in OT. So they did get the point. Sharks getting their first win. Sharks coming in to the Prudential Center, second half of a back-to-back. Devils obviously had yesterday off. I think the keys to the game is just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
The defense, the penalty kill, play your game. The Sharks can score goals. They can score goals, but the Devils play their game.
Yep. Yeah, the Devils can come out with a win here tonight, but you are correct. It can be a trap game because it's we're now going into Game 7, or potentially the 7th win of this heater, and we all want to see it. It's sometimes those streaks that start to get you into your own head. It becomes more about the streak. But these guys are professionals, so my guess is you got Sheldon Keefe in the locker room telling them, boys, just another game, just another game. Play it like you haven't, like you haven't won yet. The penalty kill, we did phenomenal against some of the biggest guns in the league, and we're coming off of our own back-to-back, and we're now taking on the Sharks, who are on their back.
Hold on a sec, Spelunky, try to get her attention. Spelunky, she's talking right now. I want to get her on air. You want to go on air, Spelunky? You want to come on air?
Oh, my gosh.
No? Oh, you too drunk? Okay. All right. Maybe next time.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. Now, Spelunky and I, our relationship started with the Twitter war. War words. Yeah, but we get along now.
That's all that matters.
After I said she was right, and then suddenly she became this really nice person on Twitter. Yeah, it's all right. It's water under a bridge. It's amazing how many online fights I've gotten, and then 5 years later, I become friends with some of these people. But I'm a real keyboard warrior that I actually will see in the streets.
Yeah.
So, but
no, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But
so we should probably get predictions.
We
soon.
should get predictions.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm really excited to get into this game tonight. See Celebrini live because I haven't seen him live yet. See the Sharks coming into town. It's a once a year thing with the Sharks. So. For everyone watching at home in the YouTube chat, first off, hello. We haven't said hello to everyone in the YouTube chat right now. Let's not forget we're the most commented Devils podcast, but we got to get some predictions here into the chat. So everyone, start throwing your predictions in.
Yep.
We already had Nick Villano's prediction, which I'll recap again while everyone's putting their predictions in.
Devils having 77 is just he's bird watching right now.
There you go
on the camera. No, it's Spelunky. Not Spill Monkey. It's Spelunky on Twitter. Is she single? I don't know, but you're going to have to find her on Twitter and find out. Let's see here. Joey B., thank you for the kind words. Also, Max, happy Devil's Friday to you, Max.
Yes.
Bury the Sharks early and often.
I'll take it.
But yeah.
Here comes some more predictions. So while the other predictions are coming in, we'll recap. Nick made a very Sam Wu prediction at 7-2. 7-2. I like that. And
I'm
I would
worried.
love to see.
I'm actually worried about this game.
Okay.
I'm worried about the refs, things that you can't control.
Yep.
I'm worried about the refs. I'm worried about the puck bouncing the wrong way. I'm worried that the Devils come out flat. They just can't. You're on a 6-game heater. You got that good juju going. You got the Colorado Avalanche on Sunday, then the following Tuesday. So you have to get these 2 points, and they have to be 2 solid points.
Yeah.
All 6 wins are solid wins, meaning regulation wins. They count, and they are tiebreakers.
Yep.
So let's see here. So
We just gotta bring it tonight and just treat it like it's any other game. Treat it like we're not on a winning streak. Just come out there, play hard, and that's all they gotta do. But easy for me to say. We're just talking about it. We don't have to go out and do it.
Now, I am 3-0 whenever I see Rachel Herzog and say hello to her.
Okay. So that means you're gonna go try to say hello to her today?
I'm going to try that tonight.
Okay.
The last game, she gave me a high five. We missed first,
Okay.
and then we did a second one, and it was just like smack.
Boom.
So, and the Devils won 4-1. So
And you haven't washed your hands since, huh?
No, I have not. I have not showered or washed my hands since. All right, so Joey B says 4-3 Devils.
All right.
Glenn Dolph says 6-2 Devils. A lot of high scoring. Devils 77, 6-3 Devils. Meadowlander 6-4 Devils. Beachmaster says 7-1 Devils. Serve says 5-2 Devils. What are your predictions?
Oh man. So you've kind of got me thinking about it could definitely be that trap situation with this team. But as we were talking about the Sharks coming off that a big victory for them in the big city of New York, and now they're here on the second half of a back-to-back. I'm just going to go out and just say 4-1 Devils tonight.
Good score. Because I'm pessimistic,
Yes.
but I'm still hopeful.
Okay.
But I'm pessimistic. I think they're going to go down early, but they're going to come back like they did.
They've been doing that.
Yeah, like what they did against Toronto.
Yep.
4-3 Devils
Okay.
in overtime.
I was close to saying 4-3, that it was going to be kind of close, but I did that last time, and the Devils blew
Yeah.
the doors off the game.
And Jake
so-
the Snake Allen gets the call tonight.
Okay. Is that confirmed?
That's semi-confirmed.
assumed? That's
Is it
assumed?
confirmed? It's
Okay.
confirmed. Let's just say it's confirmed.
Okay.
And if it's not, whatever.
We got another prediction coming in from
Select the
Select the
Boy.
Boy. 4-2 Devils.
4-2 Devils.
4-2 Devils. Nothing from Wimpy.
Allen's in net. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep, Jake the Snake's in net.
Jake the Snake
And the
Allen.
Devils are running with the Jake the Snake thing in there. You gotta get some money off of them for that.
Yeah, I know.
You started that. You put your life on the line against Girl Scouts in Las Vegas.
It all started in Vegas a couple of years ago when Jake the Snake Allen was in net, and there were a section of Girl Scouts.
They were out for your head.
Yes. Just because I yelled Jake the Snake Allen's name about 1,000 times.
They did not like Samu,
You know.
and we bring it up all the time because it was hysterical.
Survey also wants to say that Rempe's hurt again after that fight with
good.
Reeves last night. So
Couldn't
when they
happen
played
to a
the
better
Sharks.
guy.
Yeah. Let's see. How are the wings at American Whiskey? I love the buffalo wings here at American Whiskey. You get you have a choice of barbecue, hot sauce. They're pretty good.
All the foods here, all the food I've had here is really good.
What's
And
your favorite?
I like the meatballs.
I like the meatballs.
I like the meatballs. And
The
pasta.
empanadas are actually really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have soup, but I like the ribs.
Pretzels are good too.
Yeah.
And
pretzels.
the beer's always cold. The
Yes.
beer is always cold here at American Whiskey.
Yes. 5-2 Devil says Joey D. Jai. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to make my prediction. No, I already did.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you did.
So, okay. Well, I think that's it.
Close it out and break it down.
Close it out, break it down. Yeah, so have Devils After Dark after the game. Scotty of Sirius XM, Liquid Metal, and I will recap the game that was.
Maybe I'll jump on.
He'll jump on. Maybe Nick Villano will be jumping on.
Never know.
Maybe we can pull somebody from the press box. Maybe they'll be jumping on.
Never
You
know.
just don't know. So why don't we close out with the new Jack Hughes song?
You love this thing.
Yeah,
you love this thing. Nick
Look.
wanted me to mosh to it earlier, but
Yeah.
it wasn't in a moshing mood.
It's called Jack Hughes On Fire. We'll leave you with this. We'll see you after the game. Devils After Dark. Till next time, let's go Devils.